Hello, everyone, and welcome to the latest Tropical Atlantic Marine Weather Briefing. My name is Sandy Delgado. I'm a forecaster here at the National Hurricane Center. And let's start with the good news. There are no warnings or gales in the Gulf of America, Caribbean Sea, and the Southwest North Atlantic. And more good news, no tropical cyclone formation is expected over the next 7 days, according to the latest tropical weather outlook from the National Hurricane Center. We started the tropical weather outlooks on May 15. And taking a look at the forecast, by Monday morning, we're going to have a pretty substantial ridge over the central Atlantic, dominating a good portion of the basin. This ridge is going to allow for moderate to fresh easterly winds east of the islands and fresh to strong winds in the Caribbean Sea, especially the central Caribbean Sea. Those winds are going to sustain seas up to 10 feet in the Central Caribbean and seas up to 8 feet east of the islands. And let me tell you that the forecast doesn't change. But still later on Monday, similar situation with fresh to strong winds in the Central Caribbean and moderate to fresh east of the islands. Seas up to 10 feet off Colombia and up to 8 feet east of the island. On Tuesday, the story continues. High pressure dominating most of the basin. We still have some fresh winds east of the islands, fresh to strong in the Central Caribbean, especially off Colombia. That's going to allow seas up to 9 feet off Colombia and 6 to 8 feet east of the islands. Wednesday, what can I tell you? More of the same. Similar pattern. So we're going to have fresh to strong winds off Colombia in the Central Caribbean, sustaining seas up to 9 feet. And if we go on Thursday, it's more of the same. The ridge continues to dominate the basin, and that's going to allow to have winds of fresh to strong in the Central Caribbean, moderate to fresh east of the islands, seas up to 10 feet in the Central Caribbean. And Friday, the pattern remains the same, no change, with the ridge over the Central Atlantic, fresh to strong winds off Colombia, seas up to 9 feet in those waters. So, in general, a broad region dominates the basin over the next few days, basically the entire week. So, fresh to strong easterly winds and rough seas in the Central Caribbean. That's the main hazard at hand over the next few days. So, thank you so much for your time. And the next briefing is going to be on Thursday, May 29, around 5 p.m. And for the latest information, please don't hesitate to go to hurricanes.gov/marine. Thank you and have a great day.